Hey guys, it's Wednesday. It is April the 18th, and we had our first day of iStep. Good job on that. I don't think it was too painstaking. It took most people about a half hour or so, but 5 more days to go. Yeah! Today in science we talked more about the different interactions. We played a little symbiosis and interaction review game of sorts. I want to talk about those real quick, and then also to kind of lead you into knowing about when your quiz is. So the interactions are anytime organisms come in contact with each other, they're going to influence each other in some fashion for the most part. The interaction types, there's several categories. So predation, I think you guys are pretty comfortable with that. It's when a predator hunts and kills and eats a prey. You've seen this since you were little. Maybe a cat and a mouse, or like a wolf and a deer, a lion and a zebra. You have the predator hunting, killing, and eating its prey. Competition's another one. Competition is when things are trying to get the same limited resource. So if you think of 2 or 3 birds going after the same worm, the worm would be a limited resource, and they're going after the same thing. Or think about Halloween when you're in your addition and you're sprinting from house to house. There's a limited resource of candy that you're trying to get as much as possible. So things compete over food, over water, over shelter, they compete over mates or territory, and they're trying to establish themselves to get those different resources. And then the third main type of interaction is symbiotic or symbiosis, and there are 3 types of that, and that's what we've been focusing on here the last couple days, where you've got mutualism. It's a relationship that helps both of them. Commensalism, that helps one and then the other one is not affected. And then parasitism is where you have a parasite living on or inside of a host, causing it harm. So it helps the parasite, hurts the host, and there's some pretty nasty examples of that you'll see as we continue to. So tomorrow and Thursday and Friday, you're going to be working on a Google slide. I'll show you the little screen. Whoop. Okay, so we're right here. So tomorrow you're going to work on an interactions Google slide. I'll explain that in class. And then your homework will be to study for your part 2 quiz on Tuesday. Okay, and then on Friday you'll finish up working on your Google slide, and then you'll work on your study guide some then too. Your homework is to study for your quiz on Tuesday. So next Monday we'll review for it, and then your part 2 quiz will be over. It's over limiting factors and carrying capacity and adaptations, and there's a vocab sheet too that might be helpful. Here we go. Predator, prey, host, parasite, homeostasis, parasitism, commensalism, mutualism, competition, symbiotic relationships, limiting factors, carrying capacity. And then the one thing that we haven't talked about yet, which we'll get to, it's population density. It's how close things live in a habitat, how many are packed into a certain area. So don't fret about that. So I believe that is all. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask me, email me, do what you gotta do. All right, we'll see you. Bye.